Hello students, welcome to Clever Q. This video is the continuation of time and work and questions based on basic concept and fraction of work done. Three friends, Sashank, Jashwant and Srujan, working together can do a job in 6 hours less time than Sashank alone, in 1 hour less time than Jashwant alone, and one half the time needed by Srujan when working alone. How many hours do they need to do the work together? So guys, if Sashank, Jashwant and Srujan completes the whole work in X hours, then Sashank will complete the work in X plus 6 hours and Jashwant will complete the work in X plus 1 hour and Srujan will complete the work in 2x hours. I hope you understood this. See here, when they three work together, they can do the job in 6 hours less time than Sashank alone. See here, if it is x, if three people are taking x hours, then Sashank alone will be taking x plus 6. So it is little 6 more than the time taken by the three of them to work. And similarly, the three of them work in 1 hour less time than Jashwant alone and in half the time needed by Srujan alone. See, if Srujan has 2x, then three of them will complete it in x hours. How many hours do they need to do the work alone? That means we have to find the value of x. If Sashank does the whole work in x plus 6 hours, then in 1 hour he will be doing 1 by x plus 6 part of the work. And if Jashwant finishes the work in x plus 1 hours, then in 1 hour he will be doing 1 by x plus 1 work. And if Srujan takes 2x time to finish the work, 2x hours to finish the work, then in 1 hour work done by him is 1 by 2x. Now together in 1 hour they will be doing 1 by x part of the work, because together they will be taking x hours to finish the entire work. So in 1 hour they will be doing 1 by x work. So 1 by x plus 6 plus 1 by x plus 1 plus 1 by 2x is equal to 1 by x. So we have got an equation over here. Send 2x to the other side. 1 by x plus 6 plus 1 by x plus 1 is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by 2x. You will get 1 by 2x. Now we have got 1 by x plus 6 plus 1 by x plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2x. Now take LCM and cross multiply. This doesn't take so much of time. See here, in left hand side you have 2x plus 7 into 2x, and in your right hand side you have x plus 6 into x plus 1, that is x square plus 7x plus 6. Now you have in your right hand side 4x square plus 14x minus x square minus 7x minus 6 is equal to 0. There is no need to write each and every step. You have to skip all these steps and write away directly. So we get 4x square minus x square, that is 3x square plus 7x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have got formula to solve for x. What is the formula? Minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we can substitute it. See, this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So now let us substitute it. Minus b is minus 7 plus or minus under root b square is 49 minus 4ac, that is 4 into 3 into minus 6. So we get plus 72 divided by 2a, that is 6, which we get minus 7 plus or minus 49 plus 72 is 121. So under root 121 is 11 divided by 6. See, we need a positive value for x, so you have to consider only plus term of 11. Minus 7 plus 11 will be 4. 4 by 6, which is equal to 2 by 3. The answer for x is 2 by 3. That means Sashank, Jashwant and Srujan together will finish the whole work in 2 by 3 hours. Option B is the right answer. A did one third of the work in 3 hours, B did one fourth of the remaining work in 6 hours, and C finished remaining work in 2 hours. Then A, B, and C can finish the work in how many hours? Now let us see. A did one third of the work and B did one fourth of the remaining work. In such problems, you have to take LCM of the denominator. LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. So now consider total work is 12. So what we have said, the total work will be LCM of the denominators of the fraction of work done by the individuals. Now let us see. A has done one third of the work. One third of the work means 1 by 3 of 12, that is 4. 4 units of work is done by A in 3 hours. Okay. Now B did one fourth of the remaining work. How much work is remaining? The remaining work will be 12 minus 4 or 12 into 2 by 3, which is equal to 8. Now in this remaining work, A will be doing one fourth of the work. One fourth of the remaining work is 8 by 4, which is equal to 2 units. Now he did 2 units of work in 3 hours. Now C finished the remaining work in 2 hours. So what is the remaining work here? 12 minus 6, that is 4 plus 2. 6 units of work is done by A and B. Now the remaining work will be 12 minus 6, that is 6 units of work is finished by C in 2 hours. If A takes 3 hours to finish 4 units of work, then to finish 12 units of work, how much time will he take? See, 4 into 3 is 12. Now 3 into 3 is 9 hours. So to do 12 units of work, A takes 9 hours. Similarly, to do 12 units of work, B will be taking 3 into 6. See, that is 2 into 6 is 12 units. So by multiplying 6 on both the sides, you have 18 hours. So A takes 18 hours to finish 12 units of work. Now here C takes 2 hours to finish 6 units of work. That means 6 into 2 is 12. So to do 12 units of work, he will take 2 into 2 hours, that is 4 hours. I hope you understood. Now we have to find how much time will A, B and C take together to finish the work. Now you have to take the LCM of 9, 18 and 4. The LCM is 36. Now we have to consider 36 as our total work. Now the efficiency of A will be 36 by 9, which is equal to 4. And efficiency of B will be 36 by 18, which is equal to 2. Efficiency of C will be 36 by 4. Efficiency of B is 36 by 18. Similarly, efficiency of C is 36 by 4, which is equal to 9. Now, together their efficiency will be, combined efficiency of A, B and C will be 4 plus 2 plus 9, which is equal to 15 units. Together A, B and C will be doing 15 units per hour. Now to finish the entire work, total time needed will be equal to 36 by 15, which is equal to 2.4. Option B is your right answer. Giri does 2/5 piece of work in 10 days, Ankit does 5/9 of the remaining work in 15 days, and Gaurav finishes remaining work in X days. If they can do whole work in 10, 20 by 43 days, working together, then find the value of x. See, in this question also we have fractions. Giri does 2/5 of the work and Ankit does 5/9 of the remaining work. So now the total work has to be considered as the LCM of the denominators initially. Total work is equal to 5 into 9 is the LCM of 5 and 9. So 45. Giri does 2/5 of 45, that is 18 units of work in 10 days, and Ankit does 5/9 of the remaining work. See here, remaining work is equal to 45 into 3 by 5, which is equal to 27. So 5/9 of 27 is 15 units. 15 units of work is done in 15 days. Now, to complete the entire work, let us see how much time would Gaurav and Ankit take. To finish 18 units of work, Gaurav takes 10 days. Then, to finish 45 units of work, he will take, see, 18 into 5 by 2 is 45. So, 10 into 5 by 2 will be 25. So, to complete 45 units of work, Giri will take 25 days. See, I will explain it to you. 18 units is done in 45, sorry, 18 units is done in 10 days, and 1 unit of work will be done in 10 by 18 days, and 45 units of work will be done in 10 by 18 into 45 days, which is equal to 25 days. So this is how you get 25 days, or else you can also see that by multiplying what to 18, you are getting 45 units, and multiply the same thing to 10, so that you will be getting the required number of days. Now let us see for Ankit. To do 15 units of work, Ankit takes 15 days. Then to do 45 units of work, Ankit will be taking 45 days. See here, 15 into 3 is 45. So to complete 45 units, you are multiplying 3 on both sides. So you are getting 45 days over here. Now all three of them all three of them are taking 10, 20 by 43 days. That means 10, 20 by 43 is 43 into 10 is 430, and 430 plus 20 is 450. So they are taking 450 by 43 days to complete the entire work. Now take again another total work. Here total work will be LCM of 25, 45 and 450. Here our LCM is 450. The efficiency of Gaurav will be 450 by 25, which is equal to 18, and efficiency of Ankit will be 450 by 45, which is 10, and efficiency of all three of them will be 43. Now from here you can calculate the efficiency of Gaurav. Gaurav's efficiency will be 43 minus 10 plus 18, which is 43 minus 28, which is equal to 15. So Gaurav will be doing 15 units of work per day. Now here Gaurav is finishing the remaining work in x days, and we have to find the value of x. Before that we have to find the what is the value of remaining work. Now remaining work will be 450 into, see, after Giri does 2/5 of the work, 3/5 of the work is remaining. So 450 into 3 by 5. Now in this remaining work, Ankit is doing 5 by 9 of the work. Then again 4 by 9 of the work is remaining. See, 5 plus 9 plus 4 by 9 is equal to 1. So after Ankit finishes 5/9 of the remaining work, 4/9 of the work is remaining. So here remaining work will be equal to 450 into 3 by 5 into 4 by 9. This remaining work is for Gaurav. Now here you get 10 into 3 into 4. Now if you divided this one by 15, this is the remaining work, 10 into 3 into 4, remaining work for Gaurav. And if you divide this with 15, this is the efficiency of Gaurav. You will be getting the number of days required by Gaurav to finish the remaining work. Now calculate this. 3 into 5 is 15 and 5 into 2 is 10. So number of days required for Gaurav to finish the remaining work, that is x is equal to 2 into 4, 8 days. Option 8 is the right answer. P and Q together can finish the work in 18 days, and which Q and R together do in 24 days. P works for 6 days, Q works for 10 days, and remaining work is completed by R in 22 days. In how much time will P alone does the whole work? See here, P and Q together will finish the work in 18 days, and Q plus R will do the complete work in 24 days. Now the total work will be LCM of 18 and 24, that is 72. The efficiency of P and Q is 72 by 18, which is 4, and efficiency of Q and R will be 3. Now see, let the individual efficiency be the efficiency of P be P, and efficiency of Q is Q, and efficiency of R is R. So these are efficiencies. Or let us take small letters P, Q and R. Now efficiency of P is small p, and efficiency of Q is small q, and efficiency of R is small r. P works for 6 days. That means in 6 days he will be doing 6P work. Then Q works for 10 days. So in 10 days Q will be doing 10Q work. And remaining work is completed by R in 22 days. So R does 22 days and he finishes 22 hour work. 6P plus 10Q plus 22R will be equal to 72 because this is the total work done. Now if you see, you can segregate 10Q into 4Q plus 6Q. So, and by taking common you have 6 into P plus Q plus 4 into Q plus R plus 18R is equal to 72. Now we have seen that efficiency of P and Q together is 4 and efficiency of Q and R together is 3. Now you substitute the values over here in this equation. 6 into 4 is 24, 4 into 3 is 12, and we have 18R is equal to 72. Now here we can calculate the value of efficiency of R. 18R is equal to 72 minus 24 minus 12 is 36. So the value of R is equal to 36 by 18, which is equal to 2. Now we have calculated the efficiency of R as 2, and here efficiency of Q and R combined is 3. Then efficiency of Q will be equal to 1 and efficiency of P will be equal to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3 because combined efficiency of P and Q is 4. Here in this question we are asked in how much time will P alone does the whole work. So efficiency of P is 3 and total work is 72. So 72 by efficiency of P will be number of days taken by P to complete the whole work, which is equal to 72 by 3, which is equal to 24 days. Option D is the right answer. Amit and Bharat can do work in 10 days. Bharat and Chandan can do it in 15 days. Amit and Chandan can do it in 20 days. See, Amit and Bharat can do the work in 10 days. Bharat and Chandan can do it in 15 days, and Amit and Chandan can do the work in 20 days. Now you have to take the LCM of this, or you can also take the ratio of efficiencies, whatever it is. Both are the easy methods only and short methods as well. Now total work will be LCM of 10, 15 and 20, that is 60. Now efficiency of A and B will be 6, efficiency of B and C will be 4, and combined efficiency of A plus B will be 3, that is 60 by 10, 60 by 15 and 60 by 20 respectively. Now if we add all this efficiency, you are getting twice of individual efficiencies, because here this is efficiency, combined efficiency of A and B, 4 is the combined efficiency of B and C, and 3 is the combined efficiency of A and C. So we get 2A plus B plus C equal to 6 plus 4 plus 3, which is equal to 13. Now the combined efficiency of A, B and C will be 13 by 2, which is equal to 6.5. Now you can, from here you can find the efficiency, individual efficiency of A, B and C. Now to find the efficiency of A, subtract efficiency of B and C from combined efficiency of A, B, C. Now you will be getting the efficiency of A, that is 2.5. Similarly, efficiency of B will be equal to 6.5 minus 3, because it is combined efficiency of A plus C. You will be getting efficiency of B. Now 6.5 minus 3 is 3.5, and the combined efficiency of C will be A plus B plus C minus A plus B. So combined efficiency of A and B is 6. Combined efficiency of A, B and C is 6.5. Now if you subtract them, you will be getting efficiency of individual efficiency of C, that is 6.5 minus 6, which is equal to 0.5. Now what we are asked in the question is, in how many days can Chandan do the work if he works alone? See, the efficiency of Chandan is 0.5 units. Actually, in this question, we are not required to find the efficiencies of A and B, but just to make you understand how to calculate the efficiencies, I have just given an full explanation. That's it. Now, number of days taken by Chandan will be equal to total work, that is 60, divided by efficiency of C, which is 0.5. So this is equal to 120. Option D is your right answer. See, 60 by 0.5 is nothing but 60 into 2, which is equal to 120 days. Mohan and Ram takes 9 days more to complete the same work than that of Ram and Krunal. Mohan and Krunal can do the work in 60 days, and all three of them can do it in 30 days. How many days will Krunal take to finish the job? See, Mohan and Krunal will do the work in 60 days, and all three of them, that is Mohan and Ram and Kunal, will do the work in 30 days. Now the total work is 60, and efficiency of Mohan and Krunal will be 1, and efficiency of Mohan, Ram and Krunal will be 2. So from here we have found the efficiency of Ram, that is 1. Okay, now let us see the question now. If Mohan and Ram together take x plus 9 days to complete the work, then Ram and Krunal will be taking x days to finish the work. Then in one day, Ram and Krunal will do 1 by x of the work, and Mohan and Ram will be doing 1 by x plus 9 of the work. Now if you can see in this, one Mohan, two Rams and one Krunal are working. This is the work done in one day by one Mohan, two Rams and one Krunal. So let us see how much time will one Mohan, two Rams and one Krunal will take to complete the work. See, Here you have one Mohan, one Ram and one Krunal doing in 30 days. That is efficiency is 2. Now find the efficiency of one Mohan, 2 Ram and 1 Krunal. See, the efficiency of Ram is 1. So if we add 2 and 1, we get the efficiency of 1 Mohan, 2 Rams and 1 Krunal, which is equal to 3. If the efficiency is 3, number of days taken by them will be 60 by 3, which is equal to 20. So 1 by x plus 1 by x plus 9 will be equal to 1 by 20. See, from this equation you get in the left hand side 2x plus 9 into 20 is equal to x square plus 9x. Now here we have got x square. Here in the left hand side you have 40x, in the right hand side you have 9x. If you bring that towards the other side, you get x square minus 31x and minus 180 is equal to 0. Now you can solve the value for x. X can be the value of x is minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Everybody know this formula. If you don't know, just remember this. This is applied when you have an algebraic expression ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So you have a similar expression over here. Now minus b is 31 plus or minus under root b square is 961 minus 4ac is 4 into 1 into minus 180. So this will be plus 720 by 2, which is equal to 31 plus or minus, see here 961 plus 721 is 1681, that is 1681. The value of under root 1681 is 41. See, 41 square is 1681. You have to know all the squares from 1 to 50 so that you can improve your calculation speed. By 2. Here we have to consider only positive sign, because if you consider the negative sign we will be getting negative value for x. So 31 plus 41 is 72 divided by 2, which is equal to 36. So this is the value of x. Now Ram and Krunal will be taking 36 days to finish the work, and Mohan and Ram will be taking 45 days to finish the work. And you have to find how many days will Krunal take to finish the job. So you already have the efficiency, the number of days taken by all three of them, and if you just consider Mohan and Ram, the number of days taken by them, and solve, you can get the value. Now see, Mohan, Ram and Krunal will be doing the work in 30 days, and Mohan and Ram will do the work in 45 days. Now total work here is 90, and the efficiency of Mohan, Ram and Krunal is 3, and Mohan and Ram is 2. Now the efficiency of Krunal is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So number of days taken by Krunal to work is 90, that is the total work divided by efficiency of Krunal, which is equal to 1. So the answer is 90. Here this option D is 90. There is a typing mistake. Option D is your right answer. So Krunal will be taking 90 days to finish the work. Thanks for watching. Please comment if you have any doubts, and like, share and subscribe to our channel.